Yes. Okay, y'all. We about to hit this stage and it's recording to the love frequency. We have Chef D, and I'm so excited,
Yes,
y'all. I'm ready for this interview.
me
Yes,
too.
yes. And I don't know why this intro is so long. I feel like it needs to be a way to change it. So, boom, here we go. Now, y'all, so for the audience, right? This is the love frequency. I like to keep my channel kind of like positive, but a little spicy here and there. So, love
I
frequency, the
like a little
name fits
spicy
it.
here and there.
Yeah, I try to keep it cute and positive, but yeah, so this is about turning your frequency up, that positivity, that good vibe energy. And we have Chef Dee Monsterr, who I'm so excited to kind of interview today. And what I love to do, and I know we was kind of like talking a little bit, but tell everybody where you from.
I'm from Chicago, Southside Inglewood. I'm not from
Okay,
63rd,
okay. And go
but I'm from Chirac.
and I'm from there too. And it's so funny because like everybody that I've been interviewing is from my city, and of course my family or whatever, but they're like celebrity photographers, celebrity chefs too in Chicago. And
That's
yeah,
dope.
so I'm happy. I didn't even know that you were originally from Chicago. So that's dope as hell right
Yes,
there.
I am. I've been on the West Coast for 7 years since 2018.
Okay.
I was in LA for about almost 7 years, and then I recently just relocated to Vegas. I'm liking Vegas. Vegas is fun. Vegas is lit. A lot of opportunities. So I'm seeing what they got for me. What they got to offer for me.
Okay, so that means I'm gonna have to see you in Vegas because I got family in Vegas too. Like that's the closest to Hawaii that I got family. So yeah,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
be in
that's
Vegas
a
at
little
least
six
twice
hour
a
flight.
year.
Little
It
six
is.
hour flight.
It's. Have you been to Hawaii before?
Of course, I've
Okay.
had two birthdays in Hawaii, two separate birthdays, and also I'm celebrating my 31st birthday this year in Hawaii.
Oh, okay. So you are Aries, right?
Yes, I'm an
When is
Aries.
your birthday? When is your birthday?
April 19th, the last day of the zodiac sign.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna have to like, if you don't mind, like I would say, invite me to your birthday party because I definitely will
Absolutely. What
still
are you
be
talking
here.
about?
And yeah, like
We need
that's
to
gonna
get
be
some
dope.
footage.
Yes, that's gonna be dope as hell. But yeah, let's get into these questions. Like I'm loving the vibe though. I'm really loving this. And
Oh Lord,
yeah,
here
going
we
back to
go. Here
Vegas,
we
like
go.
I'm gonna see you in Vegas too. But here we go. So I'm gonna start out real clean, okay? You've been killing it in the kitchen. So I really like your background, you being a chef, right? So tell us a
Uh
little bit like how you really got started into like being a chef firstly. Like what was your passion behind that?
My passion behind cooking was really at first my siblings. I'm the oldest of five, so I was always the one at home when my mom was at work. My stepdad, my dad passed away at a very early age for me, so I
Mhm.
was the one at home cooking all the food, taking care of my siblings. While my mom working two, three jobs, making sure we get ready for school, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all of that. So they kind of like started the inspiration as a child.
Okay, so do you mind letting us know like what was your favorite dish to kind of cook for the family?
When I was when I was a child, my favorite thing I made was barbecue wings, honey barbecue wings. That was
Okay.
like the family special. Like everybody called me. I was like 10 years old, 12 years old, making honey barbecue wings.
Okay, I like that. I love it. All right. So with that being said too, like how did you really transition from like being the chef to being like cooking for like celebrities or just getting into like the whole
You
celebrity
know
reality?
what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, It was a very easy transition for me, for real, for real. I was cooking for a lot of influencers. It started out in Chicago. I got tired of Chicago because I felt like I wasn't growing anymore. So I
Mhm.
started cooking in different states. So my first state was Atlanta. I went to
Okay.
Atlanta. I cooked in Atlanta, and they went crazy for it. Excuse me. They went crazy for it. So I started doing meals for years and years and years in Atlanta, cooking for different influencers until I think it was Ari. Ari reached out to me years ago, like 2015, 2016, to come cook for her. I went and cooked for her, and that was like, okay, I want to cook for celebrities. So I tried to cook for more people. It was like, okay, it was cool. It was a little rocky. The clientele wasn't really building up how I need to build up. So literally, I moved out of my apartment. I rented my apartment out. I
Mhm.
moved in with my mom for like 10 months, saved up, and I moved to LA in 2018. When I moved to LA in 2018, July, I want to say by October, I was like, shit, I'm broke. Like, I'm about to be taking my ass back to Chicago. Like, I'm broke. My money already ran out. I don't pay my bills for 2 months. I
Right.
ain't got no gigs yet. It's hard. And
Right.
then I just prayed to God and I ended up getting a booking with Black China. And when I cooked with Black China, it blew up huge. From that point in my career, I was cooking for everybody you can think of. Steve Harvey, Kamora Lee Simmons, Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa,
I
Lori
love it.
Harvey, G Herbo, just City Girls. The list goes on and on and on and on and on.
I love it. And one day it's gonna be me too, because I'm definitely gonna book you for a like a private chef. I'm gonna get to that. It's
I
a
can't
question I want
wait.
to ask
I
you.
love Hawaii. I can't wait. Oh, but you say you're moving to the East Coast.
Yeah, but so I own property here, so I'm gonna rent this, place out, and then yeah, I got to get up out of here though. Like I don't think Hawaii is a place that I want to be long term because I actually came here with somebody. I feel like Hawaii is a great place for like when you're in a relationship, maybe because it's a
I
lot of
feel
like
the
it's very
same
family
way.
oriented here.
I feel the
Yeah,
same way because I feel like Hawaii, it's a growing city. The fashion is there, all that. But I feel like Hawaii is a city that you have to be there with your person,
yep. Period.
or
I'm
you
like
will
I
lose
don't
your
care
mind
about the
because
beach.
Hawaii is lit, but it's not lit like that. Like
That's right.
to be going outside, finding two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight guys like off the
Right.
rip. No,
Yeah, and see, I came here with my girlfriend, just so you know. But I get a
oh,
lot of
okay,
inboxes
girlfriend.
by a lot of guys, but I don't really like tell people like my sexuality or whatever. But I get so many DMs with guys. But the speaking of which, like the gay scene is not that lit here either. So that's another thing. So being a woman, a
It's
black
mixed.
woman,
It's mixed.
it is. But yeah, I
I've
went
been
out. I
to a
was
couple of
like, damn.
nightclubs out there that was lit. It was mixed.
Okay, well, when you come
I've
on,
met a
we gonna
few. I've
see.
met a few
Maybe
guys.
I go
I've
see.
met a few guys in Hawaii, and a few guys, and a few females.
But here's the thing: you said guys. Now the men here is handsome. Okay, handsome. They are. I would give you that. But okay, when you come here, we're gonna see then, because I didn't see nothing. But yeah,
I don't know, boo. I met a few babes.
okay. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places. There, we gonna, we'll get to that topic more. Like, because I wanted to ask you like a dating. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just ask you now: have you ever cooked for like a couple where like maybe there was some drama mixed with it? Like, what was your experience with that as a chef? Do you see anything
Have I
crazy
ever
when
cooked?
you
Okay,
cooking?
so the question is, have I ever cooked for a couple, and there was
Mhm.
drama? What type of drama? Like they were having drama,
Yeah.
and I absolutely,
Oh God.
absolutely. You just do your job and mind your business.
Okay. So basically, when you cook, do you stay the whole time and just be mind your business cooking? Like, I'm gonna just finish
It
cooking.
depends on what they book.
Okay.
If they book me to cook, but they want to have staff serve the food and stuff, they need to. I have staff there. I don't stay. If
Okay.
they want me to stay, it's a little bit more money. Like I don't mind serving food, but I don't serve food.
Right. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm the chef. The server's still going to serve the food, whether the chef cooked it or not. The server's going to serve the food.
Right.
So for me, again, I don't mind if they pay for that package. But
Okay.
normally we go with my staff because I want to get them job opportunities too.
Right. I agree with that. Yeah. Do your thing and go, because you the boss at the end of the day. So the next question I was gonna ask was when cooking for celebs and stuff like that, like what's your real go-to meal that you may cook for celebs versus like cooking for your family? Is there a big difference of as far as like selection?
Honestly, it's not. Whatever I'm cooking for the celebs, if I'm cooking for my family, I'm giving them the same treatment, the same quality food. My family, they eat wagyu over here, we eat wagyu over here too. We
Okay.
eat king crab over here too. We eat lamb
Okay.
chops too. We eat all the good stuff too.
That's right. I love it. I always wanted to like book like a family, like Thanksgiving chef without having to cook. I'm gonna do it
I
one year.
love cooking for Thanksgiving. That's one of the hardest, scariest things to do though, Thanksgiving and Christmas, cooking for a family because families have their traditions
Hmm.
and the way they like things. So it's like when I'm cooking for these different families and stuff, I'll be like, well, what do they like my dressing? What do they like my
Right. Or
turkey?
your
Well,
macaroni.
like my
Ooh.
macaroni and cheese, like so you have to really go in with a lot of confidence because you can really be like, damn, like I'm scared to fuck up. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I've had those moments.
Okay. So speaking of messing up, like can you remember like a time where you felt like you not necessarily messed up, but like it was kind of like a mess up? And how did you handle that?
Yes, I have a time. It just actually happened recently.
Okay. I mean, if you want to share it or water it down, but you know.
It happened recently.
Okay.
I cooked for one of my friends slash celebrity clients, Taseki, off of Baddies,
Love you to
and
second.
for Christmas.
Okay.
And her and Shorty, their family came into town. And Shorty loves my apple pie. But it was like it was Christmas, so I wanted to like be a little bit more fancy. So I did it a different way.
Okay.
When I tell you the pies was so goddamn watery, it was too
Oh
much
no.
syrup. It was too much syrup in the apple pie.
Oh no. Dang.
Yo, they clowned me for like 3 days about the pie.
Yeah, I would have clowned you too. Like, not the pies. The pie, that's like the important dessert for, the holidays.
I had put too much syrup. I was doing the most. Like,
Oh my God.
yo, they got on me about to eat pies for days. I swear to God. It was
I would have too.
hilarious. But I
That's
messed
funny.
up the pies, the apple pies. I messed up the apple pies.
Damn. You messed up the apple pie. It's okay. It's okay. I like that. I
I
like
was
that story.
just
That was
doing
cute.
that. They were done. They were perfect. They rested. And I had a lot of leftover glaze in the pot from when I was making the apple mixture to fill the
Hmm.
pies, the filling. So I was like, oh, let me just put the glaze on top. Like, oh, it's going to be good. Man, that was a soup pie.
Okay. But you know what? We all learned though. So with that
I got a
being said,
video too. When we get off live, I'm going to post the video and tag you in the video.
okay, yeah, tag me on it. That's hilarious though. So
Yeah.
have you like what would you say to someone who's like let's say wanting to get into like being a chef, and what's your advice to them when they make mistakes? Like dust it off, laugh it off, because we all got to learn. So but what would you say to someone?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm laughing it off now about it because when I look back, it's so funny and we laughed about it. But when she first told me, I was very upset with myself because
Okay.
whether you're my friend, my client, or whatever, you're paying a very very nice sum of money to have a professional chef. So
Yeah.
it should be professional. Everything should be professional.
Right.
So I'm not gonna lie. I beat myself up at first. I really really do.
Mhm.
I beat myself up and I also figure out a solution to make it right. But they be like, oh no, it's fine or not, it's not fine with me. So
Okay.
me messed up her pies. Excuse me, I gave her $1,000 off her next dinner.
Okay. I respect that. So
I
that's
gave
your
her a
advice.
thousand
Like,
off.
okay, I respect that. That shows the type of person you are as a
Yeah,
friend,
I
as a
wanted to come
business
back and
person.
remake them, and she told me no because it was Christmas. But
Yeah.
I didn't care. I would have came back and remade them.
Right. I
I
know
didn't
you would.
care.
I
But
know.
I gave her money off. I did feel bad. So when I messed up, and which is rarely, I don't mess up a lot. But when I do mess up, I do feel bad. And I do figure out a solution or a way to help the person because, again, you had a professional. So everything should be professional through and through. Yeah, we make mistakes, but again, someone's paying you to do a
Right.
job.
Okay. I like that.
Uh,
I would say like I don't know. I made mistakes in life, and I like how you handle that because I'm the same way. Like I try to like I'm a very like loyal person, and I would do the same thing. Like, look, whatever y'all
yeah,
need,
especially when
I'll
they're
go ahead
loyal
and
to you. They're loyal.
yeah,
They're spending their hard-earned money for a shelf they can cook themselves. No,
yeah,
you have to make it right.
that's true. And don't beat yourself up though, but make it right though. Make it right, but learn from that lesson. And
Even when they laugh it off, even they say it's okay, believe me, it still gets talked about.
true. Yeah. Okay. So this question isn't on my list, but I kind of wanted to ask you before we got started, like, because my channel is about like turning pain into power, like not really letting stuff get to you. How do you feel growing up? I'm gonna use Chicago. How do you feel like growing up in your city has shaped you? Whether like in a not saying necessarily like in a negative way, but I feel like people from Chicago, like we've been through a struggle where we don't let it get to us, and we're able to kind of
Uh-huh.
like, bounce back and have strong resilience. So do you feel like you have a little bit of a story like that? Like maybe you went through a lot in Chicago, probably lost somebody. I know you mentioned your father. I lost my mother in 2024. So that kind of
Sorry to
like
hear
is
that.
what drove me into doing what I'm doing now. But
Honestly, um, I have a love-hate relationship with Chicago. I do.
okay.
And I'm gonna be honest, I have a love-hate relationship with Chicago because I feel like I have a lot of supporters there, and I feel like I have a lot of non-supporters. And I feel
Mhm.
like through my years of living in Chicago, coming up I was an educator at first. So I taught culinary arts to high school students and also 6th to 8th graders.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so I was an educator first in the CPS system with my associate's degree, teacher assistant at Simeon High School. Um, so for me, just like giving back to I always give to my community.
Yeah.
So even before I got famous and lit, I was still doing community work. I was still teaching the community. I was giving back. I started a meal initiative program in
Mhm.
Chicago, just giving back to my city. No matter how big I knew I was getting or going or was
Right.
at, I always give back. Chicago do not know how to properly pour into all their people.
Right.
They don't.
Okay.
And that's my issue with Chicago. I feel like like I said, I have a love hate. Like, I feel like sometimes I feel a love for my city. Sometimes I feel like the love isn't there. And I wish we
Yeah.
just did better with that. Like, I watch when they do these ceremonies for Derrick Rose, for an
Hmm.
example. Um, he's been getting so many accolades, so many memorable moments, honorable moments, or whatever.
Hmm.
And the city go out for him. They go
Yep.
crazy for him. And I love that. But I wish they did it for a lot of people who work hard out of Chicago as well too. I
Right.
do. Because there's a lot of people in Chicago who are working their ass off, like you, like me.
Hmm.
We all doing stuff to make it. So
Yeah.
there's no way I have a following. I have friends who know what I'm doing for my city, but my stuff is not getting shared. No one's commenting when I'm posting these flyers and articles and all that. But y'all support me so much. Y'all got my back
Right.
so much.
Yeah.
So I have a love hate relationship because I feel like it's fake as hell.
I feel you on that. And listen, if anything you need, I love supporting and I love sharing. And I would say the reason why I wanted to interview is because I love you. It's something about your
Oh, I
energy,
love
and
you
you
too.
is my
I was
favorite.
happy
So I'm
about
like,
this
I gotta
interview.
interview him. Yeah. So, but I get what you're saying. And I feel like for me, a lot of people that I know that's really from like Chicago or whatever, some people moved out. Like you said, I moved to the West Coast, I moved around like Atlanta. Most people I know, like they go back to Chicago, but they kind of like stepped outside the box, stepped outside
Right.
the city to like make a difference, at least. Um, yeah. So, this question is juicy. I feel like some people say they can cook, right? But not everybody got flavor. So what do you feel like separates a really good celebrity chef with a regular chef? Like what makes a celebrity chef, I would say, different than a regular chef?
I would be I would be 100 with you. Honestly, to me, nothing. For real, for
Okay.
real. Technically, a regular chef who went to school and got their degree, and a celebrity chef who probably haven't went to school, got a degree, haven't
Yeah.
took not one goddamn culinary arts course or anything. How can you say that you're better than this person because you cook for a celebrity? Only thing I feel like a celebrity chef is that that celebrity can trust you around them to nourish their
Hmm.
body, to make sure they're well fed, and to keep their secrets. Keep
Right.
your mouth shut. So like,
It's true.
that's like really the only difference, like keeping the secrets. For real, for real.
Yeah.
Other than that, no.
Yep. I like that. And you're right. Like, celebrities, chefs, it has like that kind of privacy vibe. So you have to know, like, kind of like be discreet, be
I hated
private.
that
But
name for so many years. I still hate when
Mhm.
they be like, "Oh, celebrity chef." I'll be like, "Chef." Like I was
Okay,
an educator. I take pride in my being an educator first. So
I
I
love
would just
education.
prefer the chef. Like I'm okay with that. Like you know what I'm saying. Like because I really went to school. I really put the work in for that. I don't care about the celebrity
Yeah,
chef thing.
and
Like
it's funny that
So
you
for
say that.
me, like chef, like Chef D. Like I
Okay,
don't.
Chef
Like I
D,
don't
I
even have
love that.
celebrity chef in my bio. I never put celebrity chef. Like when I do these shows and all this stuff, they put that. But and I respect them for respecting what they think of me. But when it comes to the craft, it got to be in you. It is not on you. Not no Instagram bull crap. Or you going viral on TikTok now. You're a celebrity chef. Like
Right.
okay, so what is a celebrity chef? A person who cook for people and keep their secrets.
Right. And I like that you mentioned education because prior to this interview, I interviewed Dr. Cherie, and that was one of the questions that I really wanted to ask her, being, being a doctor, having her doctorate, having like certain degrees. I have four. Um, I don't think I'm better than anybody, but like you said, I put in the work. I'm very humble. And then I wanted to put doctor on her name. She said, no, I'm just Cherie. I'm like, girl, you worked hard for that degree, honey. I'm not to put doctor on, you got to put some respect
Yeah,
on your
hell
name.
yeah.
But I love how she broke it down and gave the difference between, like, if people don't want to go to school, the people that they're still hiring are still well educated enough to like handle their business, handle their finances, and handle whatever it is that they're doing. So it's the equal balance, but I'm a very humble person. A lot of people don't really know what I do for work outside of like, the podcast, because I do this for not for fun, but it helps me as therapy because like I said, when my mother passed away in 2024, I'm
Uh
like,
huh.
I need to start something. I want to like, get my voice out there and interview people. And I interview all type of people, not just people that, like you say, who are celebrities or not, just regular people, doctorates, photographers, just
Yeah.
educators. I love education too. So I interview everybody. It doesn't matter like what your status is. So I love that. And I love giving back to the kids. So I'm glad you mentioned that. So
Always. It's one of my
yeah.
favorite things to do.
Yep, I love helping the kids and just being from Chicago, like making it out and, how my mother grew up. I'm like, I'm going to go to school. That's why I went to school because, growing up in the projects, being in a single parent household, my mother
Yes.
was on drugs.
Stateway, the
It was a lot.
Hillians, the Ickies. Yeah, I
Yeah.
grew up in all those.
Yeah. So, yep. Here's my next question for you. Food feeds the body, food feeds the soul, right? Do you feel like food can heal people? Like kind of thinking of the aspect of soul food. Do you feel like it heals
Absolutely.
people and what
Food
aspect?
gives people a sense of comfort, a sense of stability, a sense of
Mhm.
experience, um, a sense of levitation. Like food really like add to for me. I feel like food adds to your class because when you at a certain class, you eat certain foods.
That's
When you
right.
do certain things, you eat certain foods. When you
True.
on certain trips, you ordering that lobster tail on the trip. When you back at home, you're not cooking no lobster. You're not ordering no lobster
That's
tail.
right. That's right.
So I think food is just different elevations of experiences as well too. Like I feel like it's a mid class, a high class, because it is. Like
It is.
when people like do like the caviar bumps and all that type of stuff. Like it's different. It's different levels to it, for sure, for
Okay.
sure.
So this isn't on my list either, but since you said that, like, have you ever dated somebody where since you are a chef, right? And maybe they wanted like chicken nuggets versus you trying to take them or cook for them like a
Oh,
fancy meal,
I
but they
have
want
dealt with
something
this
real simple.
so much. Wait, I'm sorry. Finish the question. Finish the question. I'm sorry.
So, have you ever been on a date or just wanted to date somebody? Take them to either a fancy restaurant or maybe cook for them, but they wanted something so simple like chicken nuggets, like their palate was not even that advanced. Like, I'm trying to take you out of, the country, get you some nice, food, lobster, whatever, but you want like a simple palate. Is that something that would turn you off about
All the
somebody or?
time. All the time. Literally. Literally, I'd be like, what? Like, what? Like, I love steak. I love red meat. I love lamb chops. My favorite red meat lamb chops. I love dining. I love going out to eat. I love different experiences. So I'm always dealing with somebody who like, We go out to eat, like, oh, they got burgers, they got hot
Oh,
wings,
mm-mm.
they got French fries,
Right.
they got ranch. See, I'm a blue cheese eater. I don't
Okay.
judge. I'm a blue cheese eater. I like charcuterie boards. I like crudité boards. All that. I go to Barcelona to get the prosciutto skin right off the pig, straight from the pig.
Right.
That's how I
Yeah,
am
that
about my food.
I feel you. That would kind of turn me on too. I've dated a few people that was like that. And then also like living in Hawaii, moving here with the person I moved here with, they no longer here. But Hawaii has a certain type of so Hawaii has a certain type of culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you complaining about the food, complaining about I'm like, listen, they ain't got the type of food they got in St. Louis, okay? They ain't got that here. You know, this a different
You can make
atmosphere.
it though. You can make it.
Yeah, I mean
I
I
have
had
a,
to.
I have a few I have a few friends in Hawaii and they cook. They cook all
Yeah.
the time. They call me. They show me their food. They make smothered turkey wings and macaroni and sweet potatoes and all of that.
You know what's funny? Like when we first moved here, it was hard to find like certain ingredients for like the macaroni and cheese. But because I've been here 4 years now, I know certain places to go to get the right ingredients. But that was an issue. Like, oh, they ain't got this type of ingredient because I like certain stuff on my food. So that definitely was a problem.
I'm
It was a
sure it was.
struggle.
I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
So, do you think the living of Hawaii is cheaper than the states? Like, even though they're technically a part of the states, do you think it's cheaper or the same or what?
It depends. I would say no. Like you looking at $1 million homes, you're looking at least. I would say it's like California though. 4,000 for a decent condo. Like groceries, I think a few items, probably $100. Like I was spending at least 300 and something dollars a day or more. Utilities, I would say 600 when I had the house. Right now I have a townhouse. So when I first moved here, I was renting a house. The house was 4,000, the utilities a month was 600, groceries for two people like every day. And plus, like I said, my partner at the time, she did not like certain food. So I tried to cook, but they didn't have certain ingredients. So that was also an issue. So it was just a really big adjustment to things here.
Wow. So, so it's like you're staying in LA or New York at the prices that you're paying,
Mhm.
and okay, that's good to know. But you
Yep.
got the island, you got the water.
Oh no. No. Everybody always say that, but then like we said before when we started talking, and I know we getting close to time. I want to try to like get to this because I know
Babe, we here. I'm not rushing off.
okay. Um, Hawaii is far away, so not everybody can afford a let's say $1,000 ticket. Like even if I wanted to go to Vegas right now, let's look it up. I'm about to spend at least eight something just to go to Vegas to see my
No,
family.
they be having cheap tickets because you know what? My
Okay,
birthday,
so put
I
it
got
on
all my
there.
people. They on the flight with Alaska Airlines, a 240 round trip from LA, babes. 240 round trip.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I need to maybe
So
look at that because yeah,
Alaska and Hawaii Airlines.
okay. I
You
know
gotta
inter
get it. You
island
gotta get it.
hopping.
Listen, I used to fly to Hawaii before I started flying first class
Hmm.
5 years ago. I used to fly to Hawaii for $129. Sometimes I would fly to Hawaii for $99. Living in LA and Vegas, I fly to Cabo before first class for $150. $200 flying to Cabo. I used to go to Cabo 6, 7, 8 times a year.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to hit you up there because I'm trying to go to Houston Rodeo in March, and I just looked at the tickets. It was like
I'm
eight
doing the
something.
podcast in March up in Houston.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, I was looking at these tickets. I was like, okay, eight something, but you know,
And you know what? They probably will get higher than that. But I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie to you. What I do sometimes with my team, because we do a lot of last minute traveling, I'm not gonna lie to you. Priceline is our best friend.
okay. Priceline. I'm gonna check it out because I
Priceline is our
definitely been
best
spending
friend.
some
It
crazy
is.
money just to come up out of here, and then dealing
The
with like
tickets
so
be
many
600
funerals.
bucks. We go to Priceline, 200 bucks.
Okay, I need to do that then. I'm gonna try that
Shout out to
because I be spending too
Priceline.
much money. Help me save
You
some
ain't,
money.
baby, I got a 5 class. You ain't gotta tell me.
Okay.
Thousands of dollars. I be crying.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm like, listen, I need something cheap because my next trip is Houston Rodeo.
Yes, I would be in Houston, so we need to set that up. I'm doing Hawaii, like I said, for my birthday. I'm doing April 17th to the 20th for
Okay, and I'll be
Hawaii or
okay.
whatever. So yeah, I would love to do something with you while I'm there as well. You ask more. I want some more questions.
Okay, I got some more questions for you, and I'm about to get into the. So this is another question I love asking.
I'm
How do you
listening.
date? How do you date with your schedule? How do you balance date? Or are you dating right now? Or and if you are or not, but help us out. How do you date with your schedule? Like
Ah,
Midwest to the West Coast. Like how do you date?
am I
How do the
dating right
people you
now?
date handle you as
Am
well?
I dating right now?
That's one question. Are you dating?
Absolutely, I am dating right
Okay.
now.
So how do you balance that out? Like with what you do, being a chef and just
I do the best I can. I literally let the person know I'm dating. Like, hey, I'm working on this. I'm working on that. I mean, most of the time they don't like it. It's always a problem. It's always argument, but whatever. The work has to get done. Um, but I just balance it the best I can. But my work always come first. I let it be known, like, hey, like if I'm really rocking with the person, I'm really rocking with you. I really mess with you. Like we locked in. Like you my dog. But like I have to also focus on my career. Like I don't know if you know, I just got in jail like 6 months ago. Or whatever. So just like rebranding, like, stepping away from like, the Zeus bad boy stuff because that
yeah.
didn't do nothing but tarnish my brand very, very badly. The money was good, but for a show that wasn't coming on every other season like the Baddies was. Like again, just right now, me focusing on my work is my big thing. So
Okay.
that goes first, and then dating and all that comes after. And
Okay.
people don't like it, but it's just what it is with me in my life, and like
Okay. And like I like to say, you either know how to balance it or I could find somebody else. Cause I feel like it
it's
could
not
be a
even
little
about finding
toxic.
somebody else, honestly, because
No.
at some point it gets to know they get tired of it too, and then y'all arguing about the same shit and just arguing about with the other excuse me with the other person. So it's
Mhm.
like that don't even matter.
You know
Like
what?
you have to just understand that like I have to put my career first.
That's
And
true.
if you're able to deal with why I'm putting my career first, let's do it. If you're not, get the fuck on.
I agree. Cause I was just about to say that. Like I don't have a busy schedule like that, but it's a little busy and plus the work that I do. I've had people that was just such a major issue. Like it could be something so simple. Cause I used to model as well. Like I'll have my day job and
Uh
then
huh.
I'll do like modeling. That was an issue with people I've dated. So I would say like, and this is what I like to tell people, you got to have a balance in your craft, your business, and whoever you're dating is going to have to understand that. And I'm tired of arguing with people. You can get on today, tomorrow, and yesterday. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm going to try, but I'm not about to argue with you. I've done enough fighting, arguing in this
I
lifetime.
do not like arguing for real. And this generation, the people they love arguing, they love to argue, they love to
Yeah.
fight or whatever. They love to argue to make up. And I just be like, no, I am exhausted. I am now turned off, and I just want to
Yeah,
be left alone and go
I
play my
agree.
video game because now I'm overstimulated and I'm irritated.
Right. And you're Aries. Do not piss them off. Okay. I
Like
love Aries
I try
though.
my best not to get pissed off. I try my hardest. I try my hardest. I try my because once I get that pissed off, I'm done with you. There's no turning back.
Yeah. I think Aries are
It'll
nice
take
people
years,
though.
sometimes never.
Yeah. I think y'all are Aries. Y'all some good people though, but y'all definitely will go. Do not piss them off. Like
I
my ex
pride
was the
myself
Aries,
on being a
but
good person. I
mhm,
pride myself on being a
y'all good
good
people.
person. I love being a good person. And that's why when it comes to the media and it comes to me being on these ratchet TV shows and ratchet networks, I'm just trying to do something different because being on that, it give people the opportunity in the door and a platform to demise your character. And I know who I am. And that's why a lot of stuff I don't even share with the world. And I
Yeah,
start like, y'all don't even know me for real. Like, y'all don't know me for real. I am
yeah,
kind. I'm very, very loyal. A very, very sweet person. I love being nice to people.
yep.
And
And
I
I
also
saw
love
that.
being a bitch to people. They piss me the fuck off too.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So this is going to be this isn't on my list either, but this is going to be like a semi-serious question. So going back to what you said, how do you feel with the younger generation that do want to get into, let's say, reality TV? As you mentioned, like some things that you're doing, it could maybe mess up your brain.
Tighten up. I want them to stop being so easy,
Hmm.
so easily influenced, so easily captured, so easily reeled in. Like, it's just so easy. Like, you got people out here who are literally fighting for their life for $100 check, a
Yeah,
$500 check. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna fuck up your reputation, if you're gonna tarnish your name, if you're gonna win a fight, if you're gonna lose a fight, make sure you are properly being compensated for
right.
those actions, because you will end up paying for them in the end.
True, true. Yeah, because I was looking at some of the girls on what is that now? That's TV, and just like some of them getting arrested. It's like, do you think about like your future 5 years from now, or like how do you want your image to be if let's say you're no longer in
Let me
that type
tell
of
you,
reality TV?
getting into that type of television
Mhm.
and doing that type of stuff, like I said, you can make a lot of fast money.
Yeah,
But now you go outside, everybody think you want to fight. Oh, let me fight. Let me
yeah,
fight him. Let me fight her because I can get on TV. Let me fight him because I can get a storyline on the internet. It can go viral, and I can be famous. It's some people who want to do that to be famous because they don't have a
right.
personality, but to go off somebody else's to become somebody.
Yeah,
So um, just whatever you decide to do, make sure it's worth it, and make sure that you are making the right decision. Make sure you talk to God before you make those decisions.
amen.
Seriously,
I feel you on that.
for real.
Yeah.
Because I wish I could take back a lot of decisions I made in the past 3 years, and
Mhm.
I want to say these past 2 years has probably been like the worst of my life based off the decisions I've made with this show stuff.
Okay. Well, I want to say that I
That's why I
still
went a
love you,
different
and guess
direction,
what? You
rebranding and stuff
going
like that.
right, but you gonna be you listen, your career about to still elevate, but I appreciate you mentioning that. Like, listen, like I was on these shows and my past 2 years was, I'm not happy about it. But I have a strong feeling. I think going forward, you're gonna elevate and your career, like you said, is gonna shift
I
and be in a
feel it.
different
I
direction.
feel it. You gotta do right so you can really feel it. I feel it for sure. And I'm not gonna lie, when I got out of jail, I was like, I don't go back to Bad Boys. I need that
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
I'm about to go
I
fight
like that.
all these niggas. Fuck that. I'm about to go
Yeah.
on TV and embarrass myself some more. And then when they reached out to me and they gave me the lowball offer, and I was like, you know what? This is a sign saying, no, they offered you this so you can turn this down because it's not what we want you to do anymore. What's
Yeah.
next?
Yep. Yep. And that's gonna be my
That
last
that
question for you.
stuff really messes your mental. It really messes your character. It's really,
Mhm.
really unhealthy.
I
I
agree.
do a lot of unhealthy thinking about how my life would be if I would have done that show randomly at random moments in my life and times.
I feel you. And so you were on the Zeus and Love and Hip Hop. Do you feel like it was a difference being on?
Yes, I
Like, was
love
there a
loving hip
difference?
hop. I love loving hip hop.
Okay.
Um, Production for me was a little different because coming from Zeus production, where we don't have a food limit of what we can eat. We don't have an
Mm-mm.
alcohol limit. We don't have no limits. We can eat filet mignon, king crab, and
Oh,
all that. And then going over to VH1 and Viacom and all that, and they like, oh yeah, you got $25 food voucher for lunch. I'm like, I'm a grown ass
oh,
man. Like, I want a ribeye. That ribeye,
right.
$100. I ain't used to this. Or, me getting picked up, me getting my flight booked for the airport, and I'm like, this is not first class.
Oh,
Oh, we don't do, baby. If I'm paying 3,000 a round trip from LA to New York or LA to Atlanta, 2,300 round trip, first class, y'all going to do it too.
right.
So for me, I love hip hop because they wasn't hell bound on or hell bent on fighting and all that. You can have dialogue. You can show
Mhm.
like your talents for real. You can show them like different sides of you. Versus Zeus, like they want you to fight.
Yeah.
Like I was in the background of Zeus before I went on to Bad Boys, making so much money just being a chef in the background and
Right.
and, and, and setting up scenes. so much money or whatever, and just move it to the forefront to the cameras. Didn't do nothing but lower the money and make me make a fool of myself.
Yeah.
So
And
I
it's
love that.
okay.
Love it. Hip hop. Try not to do that. Like
Right.
you even talk about fighting over at the production of Icon. They like, oh no, we're not doing that. No
Oh,
fighting. No, no, no. They're
good.
not playing that.
Good.
But it's like I said, it's just the production and stuff. Like I need first class flights. I need to have a black truck, not a minivan. Like I don't
Right.
want no food limit. I don't want no bar limit. Like I'm stressed. I want to be relieved. Like I don't want to be having to worry about me. I order either the chicken or the fish.
Right. I want to get what I want to get. I want to eat what I want to eat and do what I want to do. But I get it though.
Yeah, because y'all making millions off of me.
True.
Not gonna
True.
hurt.
Exactly. Okay, so we are gonna almost wrap this up, but before we do, I always love to say, what is in store for you, Chef? Like, what is in store for you in the future? Like, let the people know
What's
where
in
they can
store for
find you,
me?
your
What's
chef
in store for
business, your
me?
website, everything.
Okay, I would say this. I already have a website. It's my name, chefdeemonsterr.com. You can go on there. You can purchase my seasoning line. You can purchase merch. We have hoodies, shirts, hats, all of that. We have workout merch, monster seasoning water bottles and towels and blankets and all that. Excuse me. You can do that. What I have in store, many things. I don't
Okay,
want to share all those
stay
things right now,
tuned. Okay,
but I do
stay
have things in
tuned.
store. I'm excited about those things I have in store, and I'm just going with the flow. I'm enjoying my time. Being unincarcerated. I'm enjoying
Amen.
my
Amen.
time while I fight my case and prove my innocence. And I'm just grateful to honestly be alive and still doing it.
And I love that. And thank you for just allowing me to interview you. And I can't wait to see you for your birthday and see
Yes, it's
what you
up.
have in
I
store
still
and
haven't sent out
everything.
no invitations yet.
And that's right around the corner because what's this, February? Oh, yeah, we're in
I know.
February
Do
already.
not, please don't remind me. I'm doing it this week.
Okay. Yep. So I look forward to that. And yeah, and as far as you guys know, like with me, I'm continuing like what I'm doing. You already know like the site info at Love Frequency. Y'all can follow both of us. We
Yes.
start, Mzeye and then follow Chef D. Don't forget to follow. And yeah, more to come. We may have to do more interviews. I love interviewing you.
Yes.
So
And we gotta do catch ups.
yes,
So
yes.
we
And
can
don't
do an
forget to
interview
send
after
that
my birthday
comment.
after we turn Hawaii up.
Yes. Oh yeah. We gotta do that for
Baby,
sure.
I turned Hawaii up, baby.
So they need to be
Up.
turned up, but they do got some turn up spots. I'm not even gonna lie. Like when my cousins and them came from Vegas, we was outside till like 6 in the morning, and I didn't
I
even know
got
they do that.
friends who own restaurants down there. I have friends who own clubs. We're gonna have a good time.
Okay, it's gonna be
We're gonna have a
fun.
good time. For sure, for sure. And I thank you so much for taking your time out interviewing me, seeing what's going on in my life, making sure I'm good, checking
Yeah.
in. I look forward to part two.
Yes, and I'm gonna still check in here and there because sprinkle,
Same,
sprinkle.
same. I already
Yeah,
followed you,
and
my
share.
queen.
Yeah, thank you.
I be on different reels. I'm like, look at her on this reel cracking up laughing. Yo,
Yes. And so what people don't know, like with my personality, I love funny shit. I think everybody from Chicago, we love funny shit. We funny people, we
I
cool
love
people, we
funny
down to earth.
stuff.
Listen, I am a jokester. I love to laugh. So that's that. So, but yeah.
Well, thank you for having me on the show. I had a really, really great time. I'm excited for part two. And I
And
wish you
yeah,
nothing but the best, but the
thank
greatest.
you. Thank you. And pray for me about these women because I still gotta, I still don't believe he
No, pray for me
went
about these
away.
men. Pray for me about
Lord,
these.
Lord Jesus. I'm like, okay. All right.
I'm going to pray for you. I got you, though, boo. I'll
Okay.
talk to you soon. Much love.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Bye,
Yeah.
baby. Now
Bye.
I got to figure out how I end this thing.
Oh,
Okay, let me
I
see.
got
All right
you.
here.
It's on my end.